Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. That's why you push through it, you guys. That's why you push through it. Woo! Oh, I thought we were so dead. And we get the top 500, 498. Woof. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. Today, we are playing Outlaws Merriment. This is not a party-based deck, which typically I've been gravitating towards, but still very strong. We're taking things like the Bonecrusher Giant and Skyclave Apparition, which, aren't party-based creatures, so, going away from that, we still have a lot of, the cards that we would run in our party-based decks, but not utilizing it as our main mechanic to go after. We are climbing Mythic rank today. I think we started around 700 and we ended up, the top 500, which was really nice. So a really competitive and successful deck for you guys today. We're going to take a look at the deck list, breaking down the strategies, the synergies, how to play it effectively and efficiently, all that jazz. If you do find any value within the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up to help support the channel, and of course, subscribe for even more content. Let's get right into it. Now, of course, if you're not into this part of the video, that's fine. Skip into the gameplay. I understand, but I do demand that you help support the channel with at least a like and a comment. Moving forward, this deck is brought to us by Toro, who reached Mythic rank number 654 with it. Again, I'm taking it from 700 all the way up to the top 500. So, this is a confirmed top Mythic deck by not only Toro, who is running it, but by myself, who can confirm its sheer strength and aggressiveness in the current meta. Getting into it, we've got 2 copies of Giant Killer. This is a 1/2 in which we can tap for 2 mana to tap a target creature. This is great to, stop any of our opponent's attackers that we can't deal with, and we can also, grab their defenders and tap them as well, so our attacking lanes are open. It has Chop Down for 3 at instant speed as the adventure, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. So doubling down is a little bit of removal, right? So not only can we get that removal in, we can also, start to shut down those creatures later on. So Giant Killer is just super versatile and very nice within the deck. 4 copies of our Shatterskull Smashing for 2 at sorcery speed. This is an X plus cost spell to cast, so we can cast it for any number over 2, and then the Smashing will deal X damage divided as we choose among 2 target creatures and or planeswalkers. If X is 6 or more, it will deal twice X damage divided as we choose among them instead, which is really, really nice. Of course, this does have the Hammer Pass on the MDFC, or the opposing side of it, which is the land, comes untapped unless we pay 3 life. 4 copies of Robber of the Rich, a 2/2 with reach and haste. Whenever it attacks, if defending player has more cards in their hand than us, we will exile the top card of their library. During any turn we attacked with a rogue, we actually get to cast any of these spells that were exiled this way and spend mana as though it were any color, which is quite nice. Super good against control decks that start grabbing their removal, their interruption, and sometimes this is just enough to upset them, right? Take all of their non-land spells and they just top deck lands. Sometimes Robert can actually win games just through sheer frustration through your opponent. Moving on though, 2 copies of the Kargan Intimidator. This is a 3/1. Cowards can't block warriors. We can pay 1 to choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. The Intimidator gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Target creature becomes a coward until the end of turn. Target warrior gains trample until the end of turn. This is really nice because, we talked about using the Giant Killer to tap creatures. We can also use the Intimidator to make our warriors unblockable, which is really nice because it's not just the Intimidator. We also have 4 copies of the Seasoned Hallowblade, a 3/1, in which we can discard a card, tapping it to give it indestructible, avoiding lots of removal. Take note that indestructible will not protect you from minus effects, as creatures with indestructible still can't survive with negative toughness. Moving on, 4 copies of our Luminarch Aspirant. This is a 1/1, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Absolutely amazing. Whether we need just a little bit more strength and toughness to get over our opponent's blockers, or, just stacking it even on our Hallowblade to, get around any removal that they may have, forcing them into an exile or lose situation. Into our 3 drops, a single copy of Maul of the Skyclaves. When it enters the battlefield, automatically equip it to a creature we control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, has flying and first strike. We can re-equip it if something happens for the cost of 4, so a little bit more expensive. 4 copies of the Skyclave Apparition, a 2/2. When it enters play, exile up to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with converted mana cost 4 or less. When the apparition leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates an XX blue illusion creature token where X is that card's converted mana cost. 4 copies of Bonecrusher Giant, a 4/3, and when it becomes the target of a spell, it will deal 2 damage to that spell's controller. It also has Stomp at instant speed as the adventure for 2. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Stomp deals 2 damage to any target. Into our 4 drops, 4 copies of our Outlaws Merriment, and enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose 1 at random. Create a red and white creature token with the following characteristics. A 3/1 warrior human with trample and haste, a 2/1 human cleric with lifelink and haste, or a 1/2 human rogue with haste. And whenever this creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to any target. This is quite nice. If you guys haven't seen my spoiler videos, make sure to watch through that playlist. I break down all the call time spoilers. We've seen a new card that will double all of the tokens that you have. Battle for Bredegard, I believe. First you create a token, then you create a token, and then you double all of the tokens of unique name. And I see 3 tokens of unique name within 1 spell here. So, you know, there could be some kind of blending there as we begin to, you know, blend the new cards in with the current standard pool and look for new strategies and synergies. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, staying on track, we've got 2 copies of the Ox of Agonas. This is a 4/2, and whenever the Ox of Agonas enters the battlefield, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. We can play it from our graveyard through the escape cost of 2 red mana, plus exiling 8 other cards from our graveyard. The Ox of Agonas will escape with a +1/+1 counter on it, re-triggering the ETB as well, or the enter the battlefield effect. This is nice because we can cast it on an empty hand, we don't get punished by discarding, and we just draw 3 new cards, or maybe our back's against the wall, we need an answer, and we can just, you know, look for it right there as well. Super duper helpful in the mill meta because we can cast it for cheap from our grave. Anyways, we've got 2 copies of Embercleave for 6 with flash, 1 less to cast for each attacking creature we control. When it enters play, automatically equip it. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has double strike and trample. We can re-equip it for 3 if something happens. This is nice just to get lethal damage in, of course. And, you know, that's the deck. We've got a single Castle Ardenvale, tapping for 5 to create a 1/1 white human, 7 plains, 4 mountains, 4 Needleverge, and 4 Pillarverge Pathways, 3 Temple of Triumphs for Scry 1, and 4 Fabled Passages. You know, this deck is banging, you guys. I had really good luck with this. We lost a few matches, you know. I'll admit it. They're pretty funny in how they unfolded, though. You know, be careful of the story and the narrative that you tell yourself, okay, you guys? Because you'll see it unfold perfectly today. And, you know, learn from my mistakes, right? This is going to be a key component to not only succeeding in Magic the Gathering, but also in life. You know, be aware of those around you, see what happens, use your pattern recognition, and then try to avoid some of those silly mistakes. So, you know, really entertaining matches today, you guys, whether we're winning or losing. It's a blast. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the deck tech. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to all of your friends, and bug them about the mobile release on Android coming up. If you want to support financially, you can do so on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube. Lots of individual goodies for the different support tiers. If you check into it, you'll see. And then, of course, you know, for you guys, we've got free cash prize tournaments, monthly brawl and artisan tournaments, 500,000 gem giveaway. We're giving away 100 prizes of one-on-one coaching time with myself, and they'll also get 20 gems or $20 in gems. So, you know, a ton of things going on to help you enjoy this wonderful game. And, you know, also, I guess, in turn, helps my channel, of course. You know, I'll admit that as well. So again, thanks, you guys. I really appreciate everybody who's here with me, whether this is your first video or you've been here since the start. I appreciate you sincerely and with my whole heart. Take care, enjoy the gameplay footage, and we'll be back with our closing thoughts soon. We go first. This is nice. We have a turn 2 robber. We've seen how fun that is. And we don't know what they're playing, so I think that we play slow and that we can play them all on turn 3, ideally, if we don't pull another land, rather than dropping that. Let's hold the giant too. It's a little good game. The Eidolon, perfect. So I'm really glad we held that. Let's play this. Let's snag that. Ooh. We want to save Skyclave Apparition for Luris, I think. That's annoying, but it's not the worst. Get a big body in play. They could play land Eidolon Myers Grasp it. Okay, just a regular Myers Grasp. It's pretty gross, I'll be honest. If they're exiling them with the Cacophony, though, we don't have to worry about Lurrus Recursion. And that's not that bad, so... I think it could be worse. And I don't think they're going to have any big drops, so... Let's be a little sassy here, right? We're going to be a little alternative. Giant Killer for 1. Now it's got first strike. What are you doing now, brah? What are you doing now, brah? Watch them still have more single target removal. Double dead weight. Oh! Agonizing Remorse, taking the Apparition. Right? Or the Robber. The Robber's good too. Well, so's the Hallowblade. They're all really nice. The Hallowblade's less nice in this matchup because the Indestructible doesn't survive negative toughness. But, it's a thing. No way. Okay, single dead weight. We still have first strike. You dog. Oh, nice. I just didn't want to let them have whatever that top deck was. I feel like sometimes it's okay to go, you know, reckless with the Robber just to grab that top deck and upset the algorithm. Right? There's some RNG in there. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, bruh. I want top 500, not top 700. They're on 3 cards. They've got a Castle Lochthwain. We're not in a good spot. We need to top deck a Cleave. That hurts. I like the Robber. I like the Robber, man. Down to 10. Uncomfortable. What if they have a Myers Grasp that kills it? I want to attack, and then I want to transfer the Maul over. Let's just race them, right? Murderous Rider comes into play. We can tap it with the Giant Killer. Oh, no. We can tap the 2/2, I guess. Actually... Oh man, we're still in that really weird position. Doesn't have haste. Let's try to take the hits. This is really awkward for me. I don't know if we're gonna make it through this. We have our stop set, so we can tap the rider. Oh! Just tap the rider. Down to 2. They just gave us lethal, didn't they? Tap the scavenger. All attack. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. That's why you push through it, you guys. That's why you push through it. Woo! Oh, I thought we were so dead. And we get the top 500, 498. Woof. Well, we go first, and we actually have both colors of land available to us. How about that last smash? Don't you guys love best of one? Yeah, yeah, yeah! We'll grab a plains there. We'll start in with our robber. Start eating their control hand away. Or their control deck away. Skyclave doesn't really hit much. I guess we can take an omen from them away or something. I guess the question, you know, are they running Archon of Sun's Grace or not? Oh, wow, that's good. That's a good pickup. I don't doubt they have another, but that's good off the top. Ooh, Esper. The Prince for the blocker, which will not be able to block us. Oh, 2 caskets off the top! I know, I'm pretty big today. Let me size myself down. Tome in play. Okay. Another robber in play. This is nice. There's tapped. What else we get? A Skyclave Apparition? And a Doom Foretold. Hot dogs! Woof. I'm still worried about this next turn. You know, they're on that wipe turn. Right? Turn 4 is always scary. Omen of the Sea. We're safe. I like it. Woo! Nice. Robber of the Rich just triggers people. And we needed a win like that after that last mono white loss. We go first. We have 2 land. We really need to draw a red source. This could bone us, but I'm going to risk it. Right, we have the Merriment. Hopefully the blade can protect us until we get there. Well, the Apparition now is in play. We just need 1 mountain. I've had this happen a lot, though, recently, where we only pull 1 color in a Boros deck. It's like, oh, you're playing mono white? We actually had someone comment on the video. They're like, when would that mono white deck that you played come out? It's like, man, that was a Boros deck. Wow. Well, we're not bricking, but goodness gracious, we need some red sources. Shouldn't have talked about the mono white curse. The curse of Boros is it secretly wants to be a mono white deck. Hey, that would have been nice to take. Come on, man. If they drop Heliod on us, we're screwed. I'm gonna discard the Splines. Nice. That's really good. Ouch, man. Ouch, man. We have no red sources here. Just threw the match on a mulligan. We should have mulligan. That's our #1 rule, but we broke it, and we're being punished now because of it. Unless we can pull more Skyclave Apparitions, this is game. There's no way we pick up a mountain. It's just so unlikely at this point. We are beyond dead here. I just want to see if we can pick up a red land. Even if we do, I don't think it's enough. Well, at this point, I know it's not enough. 2 red sources into an Embercleave with Merriment on life gain, maybe. Really cool stuff. All right, rogue deck. Of course it had to happen. How could it not, right? Oh, cycling. Cycling. Hey, we have a chance. These Bonecrusher Giants might get the Fox. Land can stay. I'm so excited when it's not a rogue deck. It's like, yes! Rescuer? That's okay. That's okay. Get out of here! Ooh, we got some blue land in there. Maybe we save this, hit them both. It'd be 4, but they're gonna cycle more, so that doesn't work. It's always risky, but let's try our best. Wow! 3 rescuers just bombed in us. We have a blocker for the 1/1s now as well. The fox we can take. Stinger is annoying, but not the worst. Not as bad as the fox. I wouldn't mind taking the Stinger out, right? If they're gonna triple block for a single 2/2, that'd be okay. We do have to kill them. We can't just leave the... Wow! I'm just in disbelief. How do you get 4 rescuers? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, at least we have the cleave. Let's kill this 4th rescuer. We get all 3 of the tokens plus the stinger. Lurrus can come back, but that's going to take their turn and a bunch of mana. They've got the chump blockers. Okay, land, that's good. They cycle into another land, I hope. If they go on a cycle fest with the fox, that would suck. Okay. No blocks. We have lethal. Question mark. Yes! Feeling pretty good. Breaking top 600. We got a little bit more work to do. Alright, they go first. It can't go as poorly as last time, right? We just need to hit 4 lands. I kind of want to hold up the Giant, but at the same time, let's just chill. Let's get some field presence in play. Ooh. Absan. That's really nice. I don't know what we're gonna do. If they have instant speed, mana available, we won't cleave, we'll Merriment, because there's no counters, but there could be removal. I'm scared. You know, Absan midrange is not ideal, right? That's pretty gross. They're taking another turn off. Ramp City. That's actually frightening. They have 3 mana still to use, which is instant speed removal. We can test our luck. Alright, we still get the cost reduction here. We lose our giant. Bash them, Seasoned Hallowblade. They have 6 mana, playing to 7. Bean Daddy's in play. Gross. Hopefully they play something a little smaller. Interesting. Grabbing a little life there. We're safe from the Bean Daddy. Nice. So really looking in a poor spot here. I don't know, it doesn't feel good. More Fertile Footsteps. Up to 4 mana. Our turn. Okay, that's a nice hit. That's good life gain, too. Blade in play. Let's keep the land to discard. These giants are coming in play, though. Oh, that sucks. We need to get in the air, right? We need in the air. We have 1 Maul of the Skyclave. 2.2% chance, basically. So, gives me the tingles. We have 6 mana. We can deal 4 to this thing. It has to block this. Oh, we should have done it first. And then the trample damage would have went through. Oops. Shit! We could have done 4 damage to it. It still died, but... oh well. We would have got a couple more damage into our opponent. Oh no! Yeah, that couple damage is all we need because of the Hallowblade. Dang it! Right, we would have got 2 extra damage through. That sucked. Could have had them down to 1, grabbed a Bonecrusher Giant or a Merriment to kill them. We can still chip damage them with a Merriment. That's what we need, is the damage rogues. That hurt, but we'll be okay. Right? Cool. Cool, bro. Haste, haste, haste! Yeah, good game. I'm glad we got that win. I don't want to fall too far in the rank, right? So top 700, that's okay. Let's try to break the top 500. We go first. This is great. Hand doesn't look that bad. Playing a creature deck. Interesting. Let's passage. There's nothing else to play, so we get to actually, by playing our passage first, withhold what deck we're playing. You know, keeping a little bit of information away from them. A goose! Let's take a second white source for Merriment. Stomp the goose. I know, it's past Thanksgiving. You know, Christmas and New Year's has gone, but we're looking forward to Easter dinner already. Mutate. That's actually disgusting. We can double drop next turn. So we should play this giant. Here comes the first mutate. It's up to 4 now. Keeping out of range of our smashing. We just need to beat down, right? I don't know if we'll ever catch it. For our smashing, we might just want to get to Cleavetown first, you know what I mean? Let's see what we pull, though. It might be a red source or a land in general. As long as we can double drop. Yeah, okay. Down to 15. There's no way they block. They're sitting on 4 land. The reduction from the Polywog. So that's 5. They can play to 6. Frightening! I believe the Sterix is 6 to mutate or 7? 5 is the creature, 6 to mutate, right? Whoa, 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 whoa! Tap up to X target creatures, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. This will be the 3rd time. Taps all 3 of our creatures. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Do they untap? They don't tap during their controller's next untap step. Can they tap creatures that are already tapped? Probably. We're getting clowned, you guys. This is an absolute gong show. Interesting. They leave the Aspirant untapped. But I guess that's smart, right? It's a 7/7. Let's take it this turn at least. And they're going to mutate, and that's going to do it again to all 3 of our creatures. Because it's a stackable effect. Oh, no. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. We attack. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think they just beat us. Right? Because they tap all 3 of our creatures with this next mutate. And we weren't able to go wide enough. Okay, that's not a mutate. Unless they're just looking for a double cycle. Which they are, let's be honest. Moving Umori over into their hand? Please don't mutate. Please don't mutate! Oh, here it comes. We could pull Robber of the Rich, re-equip the Cleave, but we're still going to be dead on the turn after. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, they definitely have another mutate. We end our turn. If they flash mutate... Oh my god. Oh my god. Absolutely clowned, you guys. So see, it doesn't matter what deck you use. You can get beat down by the jankiest of builds that exist. It happens. It happens. Good game. Okay, final thoughts. We lost a silly match. I can't believe I didn't mulligan. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Right? Be responsible, you guys. Make sure you've got both colors of land in your opening hand. That's going to be your first goal, right? Having a red, having a white, and then you can progress from there through your curve, trying to have, you know, that 2-drop, that 3-drop, that 4-drop. It's one thing to risk it when you're top decking lands and it doesn't matter what color it is. I think it's an entirely different thing to, you know, risk the top deck of lands and be trying to pull a specific color to make things work. So, you know, you've seen how we did get around. We pulled lands, but they weren't the right kind, and that really hurt. So, you know, we did recover from it. We got our goal, top 500. That's where we like to stay, is between the top 1,000 and 500. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to go higher, but, you know, it's like an Olympic sport up there, and while creating 2 new videos and 2 new decks a day, you know, not trying to play during my sleep as well, it can be a lot. So, you know, thanks for your guys' support. Without you, we wouldn't be here, and, you know, I really appreciate it. I say this every video, but truly, honestly, without your guys' support, those of you still watching the video, I wouldn't be doing this anymore, right? We have gone back, re-entered the engineering workforce, and given up on our dreams of not having to, you know, work for someone else. Albeit, I guess we're still working for YouTube, which is an even bigger corporation than I used to work for, but it's on my own terms now, and I like this. And I like you for liking it as well and helping support. All right, you guys, that's my spiel. Take care. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to watch my call time spoilers. I put them all in a nice playlist for you guys. Check them out. And of course, we'll see you soon in the next video.
Nice.